Lucene is a Java library that allows us to easily create and search indexes. Let's investigate how query and search works in Lucene using Architexa. To get an overview of the important packages related to searching with Lucene, let's open the project in a layered diagram. Inspecting the org Apache Lucene package closely by hovering over the children, we see that Lucene has packages such as the query parser, index, and search, which depend on the more central analysis and document packages. Diving into analysis, and the context of the main package shows some main concepts, such as tokenizers and analyzers. Let's explore these concepts in more detail, starting with the analyzer class using the class diagram. Selecting the analyzer class and following the arrow below it, we can expand the hierarchy. Let's move the components around to get a better view. Opening the analyzer class in a class diagram allows us to better see the relationships that contribute to the dependencies in the layered diagram. Tracing down the hierarchy from analyzer, we can see some common concepts such as stop, whitespace, and keyword. Looking at the Java doc for keyword analyzer, we can see that it is used for parsing entire phrases. Let's see who instantiates the standard analyzer. The standard analyzer constructor is a member of the standard analyzer class. We see that it's being called by the search file's main method in the demo class. Let's use this as a starting point to investigate how exactly to use analyzers to query and index. Examining the main method, we see that it's really complicated, with a number of calls and some of them going to the core Java libraries. We instead focus on the main calls by opening the main method in a sequence diagram. We add the calls from the main method here. We don't want to see the library code, so let's hide those. Instead, we want to focus on the public members here to examine the main parts of the code. We don't care about version, so let's remove it. Here we can see the order in which calls are made to query an index. First, an index reader is opened. Then the searcher, standard analyzer, and query parser classes are instantiated. The query text is then parsed, and the searcher is used to do a search for it. Now let's take a closer look at the doPaging search method. Again, for simplicity, let's filter everything except the public calls. Inside doPaging search, the first search method seems to give only 5 pages of the most relevant search results. It assumes that 5 pages are enough for a user, and it saves time by not showing more. But if the user is not satisfied, the second search method offers all the results it finds. We can then see that the searcher collects the various results and displays them. Not only did we understand how the Lucene search works, but in the process, we also created a diagram that may be useful to us later and to other developers. We can save it locally or share it on the community server so that others can understand how Lucene search works. Hope you find this to be an easy way to examine Lucene's query and search functionality.